Recapping free agency day 2 for your Minnesota Vikings, did a live stream earlier talking about the additions of Sam Darnold and Aaron Jones. Sam Darnold, it's not set in stone that he will be the starter next year. He's more of a fail-safe option. You know that the way that, first off, you got to drown out the noise that everyone on social media and members of the national media are saying, oh my God, what a downgrade going from Kirk Cousins to Sam Darnold. What the hell are you thinking? It's only a matter of time before Justin Jefferson demands a trade. You got to just block out all that chaos. You know that the way that the Vikings have been operating so far in this early part of free agency, that they are going to be extra aggressive in their attempts to trade up to select one of the top quarterbacks in this draft class worthy of being a day one starter, to where in the event that they're unable to accomplish that goal, then Sam Darnold, you fall back on him. He's the starter. He's the bridge quarterback, while whoever it is that you draft, J.J. McCarthy, for example, or any other quarterbacks below that tier, they have to sit for a year or two. But it's temporary. Aaron Jones, the run game certainly needed help. Ty Chandler, I would have been fine with him being the RB1, but you still needed depth behind that with the release of Alexander Mattison. What a disappointment he was. Hopefully he can pick up his career somewhere else. But Aaron Jones, a one-year deal, $7 million. I'm okay with that. He's going to be your starter. The only thing is, can you stay healthy? Because when he's healthy and he's on the field, Aaron Jones, the man is an absolute beast. And Ty Chandler as the RB2, that's nice. I like that pickup as well. Brandon Powell, they re-signed him. He's going to be your wide receiver 3. I like this move a lot. I like him considerably more than KJ Osborne. Brandon Powell, in the limited snaps that he got, I think provided more bang for your snap, so to speak. And I like the fact that he makes big plays and he doesn't go hooting and hollering. He just gets up and he goes straight to the huddle. It's like, all right, what's the next play? Let's get after it. John Parker Romo, found out about him during the live stream earlier this morning. Former XFL kicker, had a solid year in 2023. And at this point, I'll take anything over Greg Joseph. This assures that Joseph will not be back. 30th in field goal percentage last year, 22nd in extra point percentage as the kicker for your team. That's absolutely ridiculous. So anything is an upgrade at that position as far as I'm concerned. The Vikings, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, he put his pride to the side. Last year, signed Dean Lowry to be a starter on the interior defensive line. And this isn't hindsight. Everybody apparently but Kwesi knew that this would be a disaster, but he saw it in real time and said, okay, this was a mistake, and went ahead and released him. DeAndre Hunter goes to the Houston Texans. 2 years, $49 million, $48 million guaranteed. So a 2-year deal for him. Hunter is setting himself up for at least one more big contract for his career, which, I mean, just like Kirk Cousins, he's an excellent businessman. But with the departure of DeAndre Hunter, Kirk Cousins, Marcus Davenport, the Vikings are doing exactly what I was asking for them to do. Not necessarily with DeAndre Hunter, because I was saying I retain him because you weren't able to trade him, but I digress. But either way, it's still all the same. I was just saying, especially when it came to Kirk Cousins, just eat the dead cap hit. Allow the prorated bonuses, the void years, allow it to accelerate to 2024. Deal with it now, so that way in the later, you're scot-free. You've got a new lease on life when it comes to free agency. The Vikings in 2024, with those 3 players gone, just those 3, not accounting for cutting players and the dead cap hit after that. But just those 3 players, Kirk Cousins, DeAndre Hunter, and Marcus Davenport, the Vikings are eating around $50 million in dead cap in 2024. And then in 2025, talking about the later. On the other side, they're going to have around $100 million in cap space. And that's just really over the cap right now has the Vikings at about $138 million available in 2025. But I'm just guesstimating for when these signings become official in this free agency period. So they'll have around $100 million. They're going to be big players in free agency next year. Well, in 2025. And then imagine whoever that new young quarterback is going to be. I mean, you're basically going to be emulating the Houston Texans. They're able to sign a guy like DeAndre Hunter at that rate, $24 million guaranteed per year, because of who they have at quarterback, CJ Stroud, on a rookie deal. That's going to be the Vikings very, very soon. Nothing on the defensive tackle front. Leonard Williams re-signed with the Seattle Seahawks. I don't think I saw anything on DJ Reader or Eric Armstead, so be on the lookout for that. But just sign one of these guys and you're good. But not as much to raise hell about. Actually, I mean, with the addition of Aaron Jones, I would say that's pretty damn good. But still, compared to yesterday, not anything worth raising hell about. Today, day 2 of free agency with the Vikings, but still a solid day. Let's see what they do tomorrow.